Secure enterprise messaging. That is not an oxymoron. It really can happen. And here to talk about that is the CEO of Infinite Convergence, Anurag Lal. And Anurag, it's great to have you. I certainly appreciate the time here in the Buzz Zone. Tell me about NetSfere. I know that's a new product you just have launched this week, but I also know it's been a long time in the making and you're pretty excited about it.
Absolutely, we are tremendously excited about what we just announced to the market yesterday, John. As you remember, last year when we came here, we introduced our enterprise messaging service. This year, we believe we've taken the bar to a whole different level. And let me explain, and let me set the premise. In today's environment, end users love their smartphones, and we've also noticed, and this is industry data, messaging is one of the most compelling applications and most important applications to consumers. All right, this is data that's out there, right? But today consumers are bringing those devices within the enterprise and using these same messaging apps that support instant chat and video transfer, file transfer, etc., to transfer corporate data and corporate information.
So it could be my financials, it could be my sales figures, it could be whatever. But again, I'm using maybe an over-the-top app and that might not be to my employer's liking.
Absolutely, actually it's not even to your liking, because not only are you compromising your employer, you're compromising yourself, and as a result the entire environment that you work in. And so we recognize that as an issue, and so we spent the last 12 months figuring out what was this next level we needed to go. And that's exactly what NetSfere is. NetSfere is a very simplistic, intuitive application and service. It's available on the Apple App Store for iOS devices and Google Play. But more importantly, it provides a level of security for the information that is transferred within users of that enterprise. All right, we have not only encryption at the transport layer, but we've built in device-to-device encryption, so the information where it starts ends up to the same place it's destined. Very important. The next piece we built in really was control. We understood the IT organization within an enterprise sets policies for BYOD and other aspects of how you use data assets to transfer corporate information. And so we are giving complete amount of control to the IT organization on setting NetSfere up and setting their users up.
So it's customizable then, depending upon your needs and your interests and your concerns. If I'm an IT professional at a particular company, I can adapt that to make sure that my level of security is met.
Absolutely, so you set your policies, but the most important word you used, John, was control. We wanted to make sure complete control lay within the enterprise. But we didn't stop there. We went a couple of steps further. What we've done is built this within the cloud and assured a secure cloud environment where the data is actually stored. And that helps if you were to lose your device and you need to back yourself up, we can do that for you. If a customer or an end user leaves an enterprise and we want to remotely wipe the data, we can do that as well. So we are completely not only giving control, but control of the device, the data, as well as how it's used.
And this was not just, as you said, this is second generation or next generation, but you also have some information, some survey work that you've done that identify that you are really onto something, that you are addressing a viable and significant concern.
Absolutely, we published a survey just last Thursday as a lead up to CTIA, where we went out and spoke to 500 CIOs. And we asked them, are you concerned about how end users are exchanging data, leveraging some of these messaging applications? And we were amazed at what we saw. We always knew there was some concern, but the level of concern was exponential. We also found interesting data where a large portion were banning messaging applications like the popular ones out there, WhatsApp and others, because of that concern, because there was no inherent security built into it. Most interestingly, 77% of those CIOs said, guess what guys, if we can get an intuitive, easy to use, secure, controllable, and cloud-based implementation of a messaging capability that we can manage and implement that allows us robust message delivery, you know what? That's a home run.
It's a winner.
That's a winner. Now, like you mentioned, this has been going on for a year. We knew we had hit a very important point within the enterprise, and that's why we are so excited about NetSfere.
Well, I think with good reason. It sounds like you're certainly on to the right path in terms of security, and good luck with the product.
Thank you, John, and I'd encourage everybody to check it out. at netsphere.com. I thought I'd throw that in as well.
Absolutely.
That excitement can't be restrained, so hopefully when they go out and check the product out for themselves, they'll know exactly how we feel.
Good. Thanks, Anurag.
Thank you, John.